everybody, it's Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. We have a really quick, cute little fall craft to do today. So, using all Dollar Tree colored vinyl, I cut out a cute saying on the Cricut that says nuts about fall, and this is what it looks like. I did have to layer this, so it isn't a beginner's Cricut craft, I guess, but you could definitely use stickers and letters to create the same saying, nuts about fall. I have to tell you, I had fun putting this little pieces of the puzzle together. So, and then I cut it out with the Cricut, and then I have it on Glad Press and Seal to use as our transfer tape. And then we're gonna just stick it in one of these little shadow boxes from the Dollar Tree. It already came with a couple of beads and a hanger. Really, really cute. And we're gonna get the sticker off the back, and we're also gonna punch this piece of cardboard out because I want to put a different backing on this, and I thought I had it here with me, but it's actually over with my scrap paper. So let's turn this over, and I will heat up the glue. What's going on here? I got a tangle here. I'm gonna heat this sticker up on the back. You see what I'm doing, and I'm going to go around the edges and heat up the glue there as well. And I am going to use my Dollar Tree spatula to kind of pry it apart because I want to set them both apart. So let's try to get the sticker off first. Got some tweezers here. These usually come off really, really easy once they get started. So once you start applying heat, these will come right off. I don't know if you can see. I got the corner free. Long as you keep adding heat. It's hard to do with one hand sometimes, though. Kind of have to use your body and brace it. See if I can get it with my fingers. Okay, once you release that glue adhesive, that comes right off. Now we're going to go around our frame and try to get all that glue loose. And I'm going to try to pop it right out, but if it won't pop out, I'll use my spatula. So we're just going to go around and around for a couple of minutes, making sure that that glue is nice and warmed up, so that we don't break our frame when we're popping this out. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. It's always better to ease it out with a little heat and a little patience. Alright, let's give this a whirl. Patience. I wanted to thank you all for your patience this last week. Alright, well, it's popping out good, but it also is leaving a mess behind. So we're just going to clear this up. We'll just clean it up. Nobody will know. So thank you all for your patience. I had a death in the family, and I really felt the love from all of you guys. Thank you so much for your prayers, well wishes, and your lovely thoughts and prayers and saying, you know, everything. I just really appreciate all of you. Really, I just really appreciated it. So I will tell you briefly that I lost my Auntie Barbara, but she was more than an aunt to me. She helped raise me from the ages of 11 to 16. And when my parents got divorced, that's all. You know how divorce can be. I was the young baby of the family when my parents got divorced. They actually, so anyways, they got divorced, and I was the baby of the family, and you know how divorce can be. My parents just were having a hard time, and so I actually went to live with my Auntie Barbara. And so my Auntie Barbara was like my other mother. I'm just going to sand this off here, well, and so we can get that paper off there. And so she was like my other mother, and so I was very, very, very close to my Aunt Barbara. And yeah, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to get emotional. That's not what this video is about, you know. I just wanted to say thank you for all of your love and support, because it's really been rough. But you know what? She was a wonderful, wonderful Christian woman. She brought a lot of people to the Lord. She was very generous and loving. And I have to stop. I just want to say thank you, all of you. You don't even know me, and you've been so kind with your words. Okay, now I'm going to take a baby wipe. I'm making a mess, but that's okay. I'm going to just take a wet baby wipe and a little of my antique Waverly wax, and I'm just going to rub it around instead of a paintbrush. I'm going to wrap this around my finger. Baby wipe, wet. And I am just going to give this a little zhuzhing up the frame. Not a whole lot. I don't really want it to be brown. I just want to give it a little antique color to it. You know how we do. And I'm just doing the front and the outside edges. I'm not even going on the inside. So it can be white on the inside. Nice and light. Just like that. So, you know, it's kind of a, I don't know what the word is. I'm just going to share it. My aunt was my dad's sister. And so it's kind of a weird, I don't know what the word is. So, but I'm just going to say a weird coincidence. But although I don't believe in coincidence, but I don't know what I believe about this. So. It's just a weird coincidence, but my dad, my aunt's brother, my dad, died with Princess Diana. In fact, they died the same day. So we always said, you know, my dad died with Princess Diana. Well, my aunt died a couple days after the Queen, so maybe not a couple days, but the week of. And so my sister and brother and I just couldn't get over the, whatever you want to call it, coincidence that our dad died with Princess Diana and our aunt died with the Queen. So kind of cool little happening, right? All right, so now I'm going to rub most of this off. It's hard around the beads a little bit, but that's okay. So we just wanted to give this a little effect. Oh, I forgot to do the front here. Let me just get that real quick. Dollar Tree is really, they're really doing half of our projects with us. I mean, some of their new lines that they're coming out with are so well done. You don't even have to do anything to them to zhuzh them up yourself. It's crazy. It's almost taking our fun away. So I'm gonna zhuzh it up a little bit, give it my little touch whenever I can. All right, I have to put you on pause for a moment because I forgot to bring my piece of scrapbooking paper over that we're going to be using. And so I will put you on pause. I'll run over and get that. And I will be right back. Okay, so I just have a piece of cardstock for the back side, but we are going to be using specialty rice paper for the inside. That is just because I have it on hand. You do not need to go out and get anything special for this project. You can just use paint. You could use construction paper, cardstock. You can use vinyl from the Dollar Tree. Yeah. So this is just going to be for the back because I want to use the back piece that we took off the label. This piece, I want to put my specialty paper on. But this is going to just cover up the ugliness of the back for just for I'm lost for words. I'm jet lagged. I'm exhausted. Again, I know you guys love me and forgive me, so bear with me. And I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Anyway, but just to get the ugliness off of the back of this and to just give it a little bit of finishing detail, I'm just going to use my Jot glue stick and rub it on my backing, and then I'm just going to place this right down. And we will use our Dollar Tree scraper and make sure we got all those little glue globs. Whoops, picked it up there with my... And then I think that is pretty good. I kind of cut it right close, so I think that is pretty good. Now we're going to do the same thing with our rice paper. So I'm just going to rub my glue stick again, but sometimes it comes off in globs, you know, if you press down too hard. So that's why we're going to try to squeeze out the globs. But it really works just as well as hot glue or even any glue. I do have globs. See the globs? Alright, so before I go any further, I am going to try to spread some of that out with my other spatula here. Not the one that I'm using, so we don't want to get that all glue, because then when we go to rub the paper on, it'll rip our paper. So just putting some sticky down in the corners. Make sure we get those good. It's almost out. Okay, that's it. Now we're going to put our rice paper. I love this rice paper. I get this rice paper at Hobby Lobby if you are interested. And it's not terribly expensive. I make some crafts for a company in Long Island, and oh, that's such a long story that I won't tell you all today, but I'll tell you that you can go, you know what I will put the link to the business that I make and create very unique crafts for this business in Long Island, and I use this rice paper for one of the products that I make for them. And so I had a piece of it out, and it's just gonna make a perfect companionship or whatever to my project here. So I decided I would go with it today. Again, just brushing this little, rubbing our little scraper. that to get, and it is a bubbly paper, so it is going to be a little forgive me. Now I am going to flip my Nuts About Fall picture over, and I am going to try and nice and neatly attempt to get the backing off, and then we will just rub that right on. Oh, hold on, we got a little stubborn one here. So this had to be done in layers, and if you are familiar with a Cricut, then you are very familiar with what I've done here. It was a lot of fun layering this, I will tell you that. I enjoyed doing this, but it is a tedious little process, so that's why I say it's really not for beginners. If you are new to the Cricut world, this wouldn't be the best first project, is what I'm trying to say. And also, working with Glad Press and Seal is also a little more of a challenge than a regular transfer tape would be, but it's very doable, especially with Dollar Tree vinyl. So now let me turn this around and let's try to get this. I have an air conditioner and a ceiling fan blowing this, so I'm going to try my very best to get this down where I want it before I have to commit, and I don't want it there. Okay, I'm committing, I'm putting it down, and I'm just going to rub it a little bit where the words and the things are on my press and seal, so that they will adhere to the paper now and get off of my press and seal. So let's see how I did. Alright, we got to give this a little more finesse. Rub it with my thumb, it's a little bit easier. I did lose my mom in 2015, and I lost my dad in, I think it was 1997, and so having my Auntie Barbara, I always still felt like I had a parent alive. I don't know if it makes any sense, but you just always felt, I always felt like if anything ever happened that I would need a mom, that I still had one available. And so losing my aunt, very sudden. My aunt was having a great time last Friday with her friends in Massachusetts. Wakefield, Massachusetts, to be exact. If I have any subscribers that live near there. And she was going to Kimball's Farm and all the farm stands and having a great day with her friends on Friday, and she came home and she fell, and she went to the hospital to get checked out, and she hadn't broken anything, thank the Lord. And but while she was there, they had her on, doing her vitals, and they said her oxygen kept dropping. So they decided to keep her overnight. This is what we have. Fall. What did I say? Fall. Oh, Nuts About Fall. And so they kept her overnight, and it's a longer story, but she, they gave her medicine and made her better, and I talked to her, we talked almost every night, and I talked to her the night before, and she said she was feeling much better, and the next day she called my cousin, Kim, her daughter, to come get her, said, come along, they're releasing me, and when my cousin got there, it was too late. Auntie Barbara had gone into the bathroom to go to the bathroom and get dressed before my cousin picked her up, and she fell again, and then They got her up, did her vitals, checked her vitals. She seemed to be perfect on paper. So she said, you know, I still have to go to the bathroom. So they put her back on the toilet, and then it was a little while, and so the nurse stuck her head in to check on her, and she was slumped over and had passed away. So it was very sudden and painless, and that I really, really am grateful for. Right? Because that's all anybody wants is painless, quick and painless. I'm just adding glue back into my box so that we can put our piece back in. And so it was a very sudden, shocking, because she was all better. She was relatively healthy. She was 78 years old and in relatively good health, and none of us expected this, that's all. It wasn't like she was sick, you know, and we had chances to say goodbye. It wasn't about, we just didn't have that. I'm going to cut off the frayed edge of my beaded rope here because this is a lot of it, and it's kind of running into my project in a little bit of a way that I don't want it to. And just to be consistent, I'll cut the other one short too. Okay, we're going to keep those beads natural and just like they are. Alright, so this is what we have. Now we're going to take some doodads from the Dollar Tree, and you can use whatever you want. And we're just going to embellish the corner of our, so I have some little pumpkins, I have some little sunflowers, I have leaves and berries, and I most importantly have acorns, because this is an acorn. So I'm going to dig out a couple of acorns, and we are going to just quickly embellish this with a little zhuzh of leaves, and I'm going to use green leaves first off, and we're just going to decorate this little corner down here, both on the inside and on the corner of the frame itself. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in the corner here. And I'm just going to start putting some leaves down there, like so. And I think I will put maybe an orange leaf. Orange and yellow looks like a good one. Let's find an orange and yellow one. I mean, it's, you know, I mean orange and lighter orange, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to put that one down here too. Oh, I don't even have that plugged in. Sorry, I'm on the wrong glue gun. Alright, so there's that. And now I'm going to cut off one of these little sunflowers that are on the wires that I get at Dollar Tree. Cut one of those. And I was thinking I might use some of these acorn in here, but I don't want to get it too overly. I think we'll take a couple of these Dollar Tree berry picks. Just take a couple of those, like maybe 3 of those would be a good number. Oop, that one came off the wire. We need it on the wire. Oh no, I just took it off the wire again. Do that. I wanted to just pull these out. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. A couple more on their wire. Put these back away in there. And let's just put 2. I'm going to put 2 together, kind of like a bow tie, and just kind of wrap them together, just so I can handle it better with glue. And I'm just going to cut off the excess wire in the middle. So I hope everybody had a good week while I was gone. What was I gone? I think mostly just like what? I don't remember. The news was devastating, and as you can expect, so I knew I didn't have the creative energy to get on here with you guys. All right, let me glue this down, these two berries, right like this. And then I'm going to, oops, it fell off. Not enough heap ton of glue. Hold that. And then we're going to put some acorns and a sunflower there. I keep grabbing the wrong glue gun. And I'm just putting my glue right on top of each other so that I only have one spot of glue. Until I need to move and go to a different area of glue. Glue our little sunflower down. Another acorn. Cute as that. That is pretty cute. Get those cobwebbies off. So you know what I just realized? I glued 2 green leaves on, so there's 2 layers. I wonder if I can, I'm going to take this and just pucker it up a little tiny bit so you can see. Ouch! This is so cute. So cute. Nuts about fall. So cute. Just pressing my vinyl down one last time. And like I said, if you don't have a Cricut, you can use stickers and letters. Let me hold this up for myself to look at that. Nuts about fall. I think I'm going to take one of these acorns off their stick. These are the cupcake picks. I was thinking, isn't that funny? They usually come right off the stick. Maybe it's saying, don't put this on, don't add it. Yep, that's what it was saying. Don't add that. Leave well enough alone. This is our final, I don't know, maybe we should put, I'm not done. I'm going to add a few more things down to the bottom. I had said that I had wanted to. I'm just going to put some more acorns down here on the bottom, kind of using it as a shelf, if that makes any sense. And let's see, maybe a little pumpkin right sitting in the middle here. Really cute. Just glue that right in the front. Okay, just need to glue a little more right there. So it will stay where it needs to be. And this is now finished. Came out really cute. Nuts about fall. Now, today is Monday. Tomorrow we have a tree haul. I may not have a Follow Me Friday this week. We'll have to see what the week brings. But I will definitely try my best. But we should have a Tuesday tree haul tomorrow. And then we're going to start making some Halloween. This is a great time for you to give me a thumbs up. Sharing is caring, so go ahead and share this with your friends, family, and social media. Thanks for watching and coming to visit me today. Thanks for all your prayers and well wishes and thoughtfulness and support. And you know, like, share, subscribe, do all the things, and we will see each other tomorrow for a Dollar Tree haul. And don't forget, in the meantime, I find my button, and in the meantime, you know the drill. Be good and do good. Bye now.